exactly what you want to see. Let's run this puppy in. Score a touchdown and tie this game. Life, run for your life, touchdown on one play. Worked on this in practice. Touchdown. It's up to Kelvin Benjamin. This is all you, buddy. Kelvin Benjamin for a touchdown. Oh, he toasted his man. Holmes toasted his man. Spin move. Oh! Oh! What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. World of Juice channel, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Patriots win. Welcome back to another recap and review. We're going to be reviewing, obviously, some New England Patriots football. Why am I in such an anticipated and intense mood? Because the Patriots absolutely clapped the cheeks of the New York Jets, as it should be. There's only three things in this life that are guaranteed: death, taxes, and the Patriots whooping on the Jets. Those are the three things that are only ever guaranteed in life. And you can bet on that. Because the Jets just aren't good. The Jets are a bad organization. From the top to the bottom, they are a bad organization. Now, I'm not knocking Zach Wilson. He did get hurt in this game. And would he have made a difference in this game? Probably not. I mean, we all watched what he did in the first game in week number 2, where he threw 4 interceptions, and his first 2 passes of the game were both interceptions. So we saw what he did in that game. So then in this one, he gets hurt. He doesn't come back in the game. They play some random dude with the most basic name ever, Mike White. I mean, if you were literally just thinking of some stereotypical white guy, you would picture Mike White. And that's not like to be mean or anything. That's just, it's what, he's just basic. It's all. And Patriots bent the Jets over and clapped the cheeks. That's how you do it. Mac Jones looked really, really good. I mean, Mac Jones is looking better and better every single week. Ever since that Tampa Bay game, where we probably should have won that game, and he had a better stat line than Tom Brady, and he played better in that game than Tom Brady. Ever since that game, he has played really, really well. He's improving. He's getting better. He's making smart decisions. He's not turning the ball over a ton. And the only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick aren't letting him really shine. They're not letting him push the ball down the field. They're not being aggressive with him. And that's the only thing I'm a little bit worried about, because there's been times in games, and in this game too, where they've run some trick plays, they've gotten some flea flickers or some different kind of motions where the running back or the receiver gets the ball, tosses it back to Mac Jones. And in past situations with Tom Brady, there would be a situation where Brady would just sling that ball to the end zone, and either Edelman or Amendola or Chris Hogan or anybody, whoever was on the team at that time, would be down there to catch that ball so in the end zone. So the fact that Mac Jones has that situation, and he decides to either check it back down to a running back or to Johnny Smith, the tight end, or maybe Nelson Aguilar or just Kendrick Bourne, somebody that's in the middle area of the field. It's a little bit worrying to me. I don't know if he doesn't feel confident that he can throw the ball down the field like that, or if Josh McDaniels has kind of told him, like, hey, man, we're not going to really take a lot of deep shots, or we're not going to push the ball down the field that aggressively. We're going to trust the run game. And I don't know if that's kind of the conversation that they're having, but something's going on where Mac Jones isn't allowed to take a lot of deep shots, or isn't. He might not be willing to take a lot of deep shots, or Josh McDaniels and Bill Belichick are kind of like, we're not going to let you take a lot of deep shots, or we're going to build the offense around something different than him being a super aggressive. Because yes, he's a rookie, and yes, he's only played in 7 games, but Mac Jones is looking really good. Mac Jones is not the problem with this team. We've talked about this in previous episodes of this recap. We've talked about how the defense is the problem on this team, but the defense was not the problem in this game. Yes, we're playing the Jets. Yes, we're playing a backup quarterback who literally nobody knows, but that's still not the point. The point is this defense is still not as good as it probably could be. We destroyed them so bad that even Kendrick Bourne has a passing touchdown in this game. So, I mean, that's how bad this game was. Damian Harris, who's on the thumbnail of this video and who I was just imitating in the opening of this, he had 106 yards on 14 carries, 2 rushing touchdowns. Even J.J. Taylor had 2 rushing touchdowns in this game. absolute domination. Absolute, utter domination in this game. There was really never anything in doubt. Mike White threw two interceptions. Zach Wilson didn't really play a whole lot. We talked about him getting injured. A lot of people think that Zach Wilson may have been able to affect this game and maybe not have it be a blowout. Because let me check the final score. It was 50-something to 7. It was 54-7 was the final score of this game. So people were saying like, oh, if Zach Wilson was in, it wouldn't have been that big of a blowout. And then I'm just like, no, because I mean, the Jets scored with Mike White in the game. They didn't score with Zach Wilson. They had at least 2 or 3 drives with Zach Wilson in the game. So they didn't score with Zach Wilson. They scored with Mike White. They didn't score with Zach Wilson. So if anything, they would have had a better chance with Mike White in the game. So I don't know. I don't believe in all the hatred for Zach Wilson. I think he'll be a fine quarterback. I just think that it's going to be a situation just like Sam Darnold had, where the Jets are the problem, not Zach Wilson, not Sam Darnold. Well, I shouldn't say not Sam Darnold because Sam Darnold has really struggled in the past couple of weeks. We'll talk about that in the video where I recap the rest of the NFL. But I think that Zach Wilson's just not in a good spot. He's a decent quarterback. He's got a great arm. He's really fast. He can move around. He can extend plays. He can run the football. He can do all that kind of stuff. He's very creative. He's got a huge arm, like I said. So like he can push the ball down the field. He can make big plays. He just is in a bad situation. It's not gonna look like he's gonna do very well. Maybe he'll turn that around. I don't know. Probably not, but maybe he'll turn around. But Mac Jones has been the best looking rookie out of all the rookies quarterbacks this year. And that makes me super happy because I was a little bit concerned with Mac Jones coming into the team. I wanted Justin Fields. Obviously, you guys knew that because I've talked about it previously. But Mac Jones has changed my mind a little bit. I mean, I'm not changing my mind totally on like Justin Fields not being good because I still think that he's pretty good. But Mac Jones has outperformed every rookie, including Trevor Lawrence, and every rookie quarterback this year and has played the best. Statistically, on the field with your eyeballs, just watching him, he's definitely played the best. He's made the most smart decisions. He's made the least amount of dumb plays. I mean, he's got a couple interceptions, but a lot of them have been like tip passes or weird plays. So, I mean, Mac Jones, man, is looking really, really good. It looks like we don't really, at least at the start, I don't want to get too crazy. I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but it looks like at the start, we don't need to focus really on a quarterback at this point. So we need to focus on, and Damian Harris, we don't really need to focus on a running back. As long as he can stay healthy and not put the ball on the ground and fumble, he's going to be a stud. So we just need to focus on getting maybe a couple more weapons for Mac Jones, beef up that offensive line just a little bit, and get maybe another pass rusher, somebody in the secondary, and this team is back to dynasty. So easy dubs. Everybody knew it was going to be an easy dub. I just didn't know it was going to be this big of a dub, but I probably should have. I mean, it's the Jets, it's the Patriots. It's what we do. 54-7 is the final score. Let me know what you guys thought about the game, what you guys thought about Mac Jones. That's going to do it for me. Thank you guys so much for stopping by and watching. Make sure to smash that like button, notification bell, and the subscription button as well. Join the Juice Club. We love to have you. See you guys in the next one. Peace.